We're at the halfway point of The Penguin on HBO Max, and this show has pushed it to the max. It hasn't disappointed so far. Each episode is getting better and better, so let's dive in to episode 5's preview and see how good it can get.
Yeah, a lot of crybabies last week apparently saying that the episode sucked because Oz wasn't in it, but you know, that's a really lame way to look at it. Oh, the character I liked the most wasn't in it, so therefore it sucked. Look, as soon as we started the review, I had two negatives about the episode. First negative was it was mainly a flashback, and I think flashbacks do kind of disrupt the pacing of a show. And second of all, I said, yeah, it was a bit disappointing that there was barely any Penguin in it, barely any Oz in it, but that doesn't mean it sucked. It just means that ideally I think you'd prefer him in it, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend it was a horrible episode just because Oz wasn't in it. It was a great episode. It was arguably the best episode yet. So, yeah, settle down, guys. Don't get your wee panties in a twist and let's just enjoy the show.
Let's enjoy the show and let's see what it's got to offer.
The way I see it, Sophia done us a favour.
Right. So Oz is saying that Sophia's done us a favour, obviously referring to the massacre.
She kind of has, like, she's taken out most of the Falcone family, and that's what Oz was planning to do, so...
Could this get her arrested again? I mean, the fact that she already kind of went down for, like, the murder of all those women.
Maybe Fite's going down for it.
Maybe Fite, yeah. But then, you think he would have went out on, like, one last stand rather than go down for all these murders? I know she would have had him at gunpoint, but what's really better? Like, getting 25 years, man. This is like a death sentence.
Although I think she's more looking for him to help her against Oz, so I don't think he... Could just be an accident or blame it on somebody else. Blame it on the Maronis, why not?
Yeah, I mean...
They blamed Alberto's death on them, so...
I mean, carbon monoxide poisoning... Yeah. As things come as accidental, that's as good as you can really hope for sometimes.
Absolutely, aye.
Sophia's gonna come for us. I want what's mine.
Right, so it appears that Sophia's taking her seat at the head of the table. Johnny Citi is letting her take it.
He's not arguing. We've got it looks like all the men there, the tough, the numbers. The
numbers game. Obviously, I mean, Penguin's kind of down to the bare bones unless he can sort out some connections, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you feel like Oz's side's pretty weak. He's hanging about with Victor, but we haven't really seen anybody else.
I mean, we've seen the triads, but seems like you need to have some serious money.
Yeah, I mean, that deal's kind of went up in smoke, like, isn't it? Because, that partnership's pretty much out the window now. And the Maronis, I think, want to kill Oz as well, so Oz has got a lot of enemies and not many allies.
Just Victor on a purple car.
Nice car, though.
It is a nice car, indeed. Absolutely.
It's you and me now, kid. So let's get back what belongs to us.
Well, I guess we've seen there. He's got, like, half a crew.
Yeah, I mean, he must have plucked
those guys. I say half a crew, like, I mean, it looks literally about 3 guys.
Must have plucked those guys through the street. Don't know where he got them from, but, yeah. The numbers game doesn't lie.
Does not, indeed.
One family down. One to go.
The Maronis. So, one family down. I mean, I guess it's not entirely down. Maybe Sophia and Johnny Citi are laying low. Who's we got on the ground here? It's kind of hard to see.
Looked like Julian there for a wee second.
It's pretty much. Look, we've got. Well, I mean, that's the guy. That's the new guy. It's a part of his crew there. But as you can see over that image, is it Julian? Is Julian in it? Oh.
Could be.
It kind of looks half like Julian Rush, but might not be. I guess it's realistic though for Oz and Victor to go to Julian Rush to like force information out of him.
Yeah, no, that could make sense. Looks like we're getting some sort of firefight as well, so bit of action.
Yeah, I mean the way it can't look like Sophia cut ties with Julian Rush, and I guess a way to keep him in the show is to have him get pressed for information.
Anytime we got ourselves some goddamn respect.
Sundays, 9 PM, and I tell you what, it looks like another action-packed episode.
Yeah, we'll see if Oz can earn that respect on Sunday at 9 PM, but looking forward to this, definitely think it's the best show going right now, so personally it's the best show I've seen in a long, long time.
But no, it happens though, seeing you've actually got 4 good episodes on the bounce, the promo will just seem good anyway.
Aye.
Like, see if the first 4 episodes were shit.
Because you're
and see-
invested, aren't
Aye.
you? I mean,
See if the first 4 episodes were shit and I watched that promo, I'd be like, well, that looks a bit...
not much happening.
Aye, but that's the hype you've got. And if you're not watching it, then get to watch it. But if you're watching us break down an episode 5 preview, I think you must be watching it.
Yeah, you probably are watching it, but you know what, man? I will give credit. HBO, they probably are the best network, I think, for shows in terms of quality and in terms of budgets. If you want something done right, then I think HBO is the network that you're aiming for.
Yes.
Even the best shows.
Yeah, regardless of what you think, HBO has by far got the best roster of shows.
Yeah, because even great shows that aren't on HBO, a lot of times you hear the argument, oh, how good would that have been if it was on HBO? How many times over the past couple of years have we heard rumours of The Walking Dead getting a total reboot on HBO?
Yeah.
Just redoing the show on HBO. The fact that that's even considered, I think that tells you that HBO is considered to be a step above AMC.
Why?
Because nobody's saying, here, let's remake The Walking Dead on FX.
Oh, no.
You know, or Paramount Plus or something.
Showtime!
You know, nobody's doing that. But, like, HBO's got that.
It's got the final bit of polish, doesn't it?
Aye.
And I think that is the clear difference with HBO. And you're right, you know, you don't create an 11-season show with 3 spin-offs and then you have people say, well, why not just redo it on HBO for no reason?
No, absolutely. And you know what, man? I look at the best shows that aren't on HBO and I can't help think they would have been better if they were on HBO.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you look at the Breaking Bad, Sons, whatever. Obviously, I think you've still got to keep the writing team the same actors, but I feel like I think Breaking Bad's filmography and cinematography was still very good, but
Was that Fly episode not done due to budgets?
yeah, and that's a thing as well.
See that when it happened on HBO? Probably
HBO
not.
didn't have budget problems.
You feel like The Walking Dead. I mean, a lot of the filler stuff as well was supposedly down to budget.
Yeah,
Probably wouldn't have had that issue on HBO.
absolutely. But I mean, that is what
I mean, as much as I enjoyed season 2 of The Walking Dead, I have a feeling it would have been so much better on HBO.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, just to wrap this up before we go on a HBO rant, even though it's kind of in a positive light, I mean, how much more invested would I be in a new Walking Dead series on HBO than any of these new spin-offs, man?
Well, absolutely.
I mean, even if they just wanted to create a whole new cast, man.
No, that's what I would do. I wouldn't copy the content. That's been done.
Yeah, I know, that's what
No, but no, I mean, like, who really wants to sit around for another, let's say, 11 years, 12 years, and you already know that they're going to, all right, they might change a few things up, but you already know how the story's going to, you know what I mean? Into the farm again, and the Shane and Laurie betrayal, or Herschel, the president. I mean, who wants to sit through years and years of something that you already know? Like, for me, if they want to reboot The Walking Dead on HBO, you've got to do it as a brand new show, and you've got to do it for the beginning of the apocalypse with brand new characters, and I would do it properly. I would do it, miss this time skip. I think you could do it like Fear the Walking Dead, but do it right. Because I thought Fear the Walking Dead was going to give us what we didn't get to see in The Walking Dead, but then literally straight away they do a 3-week time skip. Just bullshit.
See, I think on HBO doing a zombie, like a Walking Dead at the beginning in New York would have been good. You know, Dead City's happened.
Yeah, people don't have the patience, right? But see, for me, season 1 could easily just be in a populated city. You don't need to rush it.
No. And with their budget, you could absolutely make it work.
Anyway, guys, enough of the HBO pandering. We'll catch you in the next one. But HBO, I think, is definitely the network out there. I mean, it's when you look at the roster of the shows, I mean, you can argue maybe HBO shows might not be your favourite, but they do have high quality.
Put it this way, right? See The Sopranos, The Wire, Game of Thrones. I mean, House of the Dragon's still going, so I'm not really going to fire that in there. But those 3 shows are always talked about as people's like greatest of all time. I don't really know any other shows that are on HBO, but you know, it's rare that you get so many shows on the one network that are considered up there.
Last of Us is HBO, and if you look at that compared to The Walking Dead, and you look at the budgets, when you look at The Last of Us compared to Walking Dead, like season 11, fuck me.
Yeah, you know what? Obviously,
Night and
budgets
day.
you can hire, you know, better writers and things like that. But for me, it's the cinematography, man. The Walking Dead, just walking through fucking forests. Look how the Last of Us incorporated different elements, like See in The Walking Dead, would it fucking hurt them to introduce a bit of snow? Or something? Now, I know in there is a snowstorm at the end of season 10. I think there should have been snow well before season 10, The Walking Dead.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not like they're in fucking Miami, Florida, 12 months every year. Anyway, leave us down below, and peace.